Hello everybody, gonna play some Bloodborne today. I found this dungeon on the Tomb Prospectors Discord and I wanted to explore it, and I figured I might as well stream it if I'm gonna play the game anyway. I'm using my character that I originally used for the Arcane Hunter Tools Only challenge, but I've already finished that challenge, so I can kind of do whatever I want now. I have a couple of weapons I haven't really upgraded yet. I haven't really gone hunting for any gems yet, so we are still mostly going to be relying on our arcane tools. From what I've heard, there's like a lot of enemies in this dungeon who drop cursed gems. It's probably supposed to be at least moderately difficult. I mean, I can't really say that with 100% certainty because I'm exploring it myself for the first time ever. So typically when exploring dungeons, I like to go up in elevation whenever I can. And then I can come back later and like go down. Oh, there's already an enemy hunter. Oh, hey, don't do that. Tried to hit me while I was loading my bullets. Is he gonna climb up this ladder? Or is he just gonna stand on there? He is gonna climb up this ladder. Oops, he's gonna knock me down the ladder. No, he's not. Nice. Cursed Brew seems to work really well against NPCs. Oh, he heals. Okay. That's okay. Most NPCs, if they heal, they only heal one time, so it's really not that big of a deal. I always find it weird when people get mad about NPCs healing, like, one time, when the player can heal, like, 20 times. Oh, he's got me in a corner. That could be a problem. Oh, he killed me. Keep in mind, this build is very weak right now. I basically just finished a challenge run, and I don't have any gems or any... I have, like, +7 weapons. But we'll be fine. Now that I know this guy is here, I'll be a little bit more careful. I'll actually load my Quicksilver bullets before I get into a fight with him. And maybe try to draw him into a better position. I'm not sure yet. I have to think about that. The Accursed Brew seemed to work really well against him, though. I'm going to try to use that more frequently if I can. Alright, so we'll go up here. We've actually got our ammunition ready now. That makes a big difference. Yes, you get over here, you fool. Oh. Oh, I fell. That's fine. It's actually probably better to fight him down here anyway. I'm gonna heal the full just in case. He used this heal early on, which is good. Last time I got kind of thrown off because I thought he was pretty much dead and then he healed. It's actually better for me when they use their heal early on. He did get me with that. The thing about NPC hunters is they're really aggressive, but they basically always trade, which makes them a little bit predictable. They're not as good as like real players. Well, they're not as good as good real players. I would say they're actually better than a lot of like bad players, but they're not as good as like actually good opponents. Is what I should be saying. See, like that right there, like no human would get hit by that, or like keep doing their jumping attack and leaving himself open. All right, Cursed Tempering Blood Gem. Not at all what I need. I mean, technically I could use it though. I have a threaded cane that I'm making into like my crit weapon, so physical damage gems are useful enough. What I really want are like thrust damage gems, but physical damage is good too. In the meantime, until I can get good thrust gems, I'm just gonna kill these guys, get some black ones for free. This character still doesn't have a lot of items stockpiled, so I could actually use the echoes. Every little bit counts. I gotta make sure I actually equip my eye rune. That's what I wanted to do before I started the stream. I did, okay. when you're in cursed dungeons like this, if you have an eye rune equipped, you get a, I think it's plus 1,000. It's either like plus 1,000 or plus 5,000. It's an insane number. It's like way more than you can get from the arcane stat on your discovery, on your item discovery. See, this is why I always go up in elevation first, because I go up there, and then I just come back down the stairs, and now I'm in the same place that I was. But I've already explored the entire top floor. Alright, before I open this door, I'm going to do something really quick. Give me just 1 second. I'm not sure if... I think today's stream is going to be pretty short anyway. It doesn't really matter, but... I mostly just wanted to explore this one dungeon. If I end up doing anything else, I guess the stream will be a little bit longer. But not by much. Alright. There we go. Just gonna post one stream link today. I was actually thinking of doing another stream where I don't use the microphone at all, but I kind of need to stop doing that. It's been a really long time since I've done one. Oh, okay, there's a lot of brain suckers here. Luckily, we're pretty well equipped to deal with brain suckers. Yeah. Are they gonna drop gems for me? Okay. Cursed tempering gems. Oh, I thought that was another brain sucker for a second, but it was just a phantom. There might be more in this room here. Oh, hey, thanks for stopping by. A couple people just stopped by. Probably from this link that I posted. Usually, sure, sometimes in rooms like this, if you find one brain sucker like hiding in the corner, it usually means there's others hiding in the room, but I don't see any others yet. Oh, there he is. There's his buddy. I see a Cursed Brew do. Probably not very much. I think they have good arcane defense. Okay, so we got the lever already. Ooh, fire gem. That's exactly what I want. Although this is probably going to be like fire plus arcane damage because of the way brain sucker gems work. Yeah, oh, it sucks anyway, because it has HP drain, but either way, yeah, they give you, like, gems that have fire attack and then add arcane, and the way that it works is either the fire damage overwrites the arcane damage, or the arcane damage overwrites the fire damage. Either way, it's not good for you, because then it just ends up where one of the effects doesn't really do anything. Hey, Faye, hanging around since whatever you had came back with a vengeance. Still sick, I see. I got the lever already, but I want to explore everything that I can, because there's a lot of stuff I still haven't found yet. I'm not trading very smart with these guys. Cursed tempering gems. And a bunch of quicksilver bullets. I think this might be a dead end. Yeah. There's nothing left on this floor. That's okay. Hey, Skull Creek. Thanks for stopping by. We're just doing some pretty laid back, I would say, Bloodborne streaming today. This is my character that I recently used for the Arcane Items Only challenge, but I finished the challenge run already, so I'm just kind of using them as a pure Arcane character. I was actually thinking about streaming no mic today. Because I basically just wanted to play the game, and I was like, well, I might as well stream it if I'm going to play. But then, so I was like, if I'm going to play the game, I might as well stream it. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to stream it, I might as well just turn my mic on anyway. But I'm probably not going to be as chatty as usual. We'll see. You can't hear me right now since you're outside. Okay, so I'm just saying a bunch of stuff for no reason, which is fine. Just watching. That's fine. Thanks for the lurk. Actually, hold on. One second in chat. Or I won't. There we go. Yes, I will. Yeah. So that was basically my thought process. If I'm going to play, I might as well stream. If I'm going to stream, I might as well turn my mic on. But as a result, I'm probably not going to be very talkative today. It's not intended to be a very talkative stream. It's just me wanting to explore this dungeon that somebody shared on the Tomb Prospectors Discord. I wanted to check it out. Whenever people post interesting dungeons there, I usually want to check them out. Oh, there was a hunter hiding in here. Oh, okay, it's another one of the Bone Ash Saw Spear Hunters. Nice. If he dodges to the left, that usually hits him. dodges to the right and misses him, unfortunately. There's just no control. You can't tell him which way to dodge. Do your charge attack. Yeah. There you go. A lot of times you can just make them walk right into your R2 as well. He's gonna heal soon. I'm not gonna push him too aggressively because he's just gonna heal anyway. Oh. Maybe he's not gonna heal. I don't know why he wouldn't though. You're gonna die, fella. Oh. Watch out. Okay, yeah, now he's gonna heal. Which is fine. He can heal one time, I can heal 20 times. I'd say it's pretty much in my favor. Ooh, he actually got me. Counter hit too. That did a lot of damage. Okay, I'm gonna heal back to full just in case. Stop shooting at me, gun spammer. Switch back to the faster attack. God, he's hitting me with counter hits again. Well, I signed up for this. I knew what I was getting into. Nice. Oh. Got it. Problem is, I'm burning through a lot of blood vials here, fighting all these tough enemies. If I can find some more free vials before I go to fight the boss, it would be really nice. Well, 2, that's something. I believe... I can't remember, actually. The person who shared the glyph wrote down what the bosses were, but I didn't want to look too closely because I wanted to kind of go into it pretty blind. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Beast-possessed soul. Oh! I did not know he could wake up and start attacking right away. I thought I was going to get some free hits in while he was on the ground. Back up. Don't fall down. Oh, God. Now he's down there. Oh, well. I'll go down there and fight him later. He won't climb up ladders. So, and I don't want to jump down there yet, so I'll go fight him later. Oh, give me a second. I hope there's nothing in this room. I badly need to drink some water. Hold on. Oh, the water is like barely helping. Hold on, give me a second. Hey Patrick Dodson, what's special about this dungeon that someone posted it to Reddit? So there's a bunch of mid-bosses, like that beast-possessed soul out there. That I don't know if you entered just now or if you were here a few minutes ago. You see that guy down there? He's usually like the boss of like a layer 1 or a layer 2 dungeon floor. There's a bunch of enemies like this just hanging out in this dungeon, like out in the open. Like they're not as bosses, they're just wandering around the dungeon. So there's really strong wandering monsters. There's enemy NPC hunters, and a lot of enemies here also drop gems, which is good because this is my character that I originally used for my Hunter Tool Only challenge. But I finished that challenge run already, so I'm just using that character now to explore. And because I just started exploring and I don't really have a lot of materials, like right now I still have +7 weapons. I don't have any good gems yet. I don't have all the runes yet. So exploring a dungeon where enemies drop a lot of good gems is good for me, because it will hopefully allow me to get some of the gems soon. But unfortunately, a lot of these guys are dropping physical gems, which I don't really need. Do that. Nice. Brain suckers aren't so bad if you know how to fight them. Let's see what's in this coffin. Yeah, there might be like special treasure in these coffins too. Stuff that I haven't found yet. Oh, watch out. Ooh, a lost threaded cane. I actually need that a lot. That is like the one thing I was looking for. Lost threaded cane has a radial, triangle, and a waning slot, which means you can equip 3 elemental gems. Although I think I want an uncanny one because I want radial, and waning for fool's gems, but it's fine. Skull Creek is heading out. Goodbye. Yeah, get diversified gems. That's basically it, Patrick. Skull Creek also pointed out the fight from a moment ago is really close, which is, yeah, that kind of goes into what I was already saying. The whole thing about this dungeon is, like, almost everything that I fight in here is going to be pretty tough. Let's see if we can get him with a jumping attack. Got him. Nice. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna be wandering around, like running into bosses in every room that I explore, uh, which should hopefully be a nice, fun challenge for me. I think we're done with this floor, though. This is the last. I remember this place. We've already been here before. We went upstairs when we were at this intersection last time, which means we're basically just at the bottom of a stairway that we've already seen. Got him. This guy's gonna be annoying. The ones with the pole axes are really annoying because they can attack super far. Like, their reach is so far. I think they outrange the threaded cane, which should not be the case, but unfortunately I think it is. This, I think, is everything. Let me... Yeah, this is everything. That's the way that leads to the path that we already took. This way right here leads to the boss. We have 9 vials. I'm gonna go fight the boss with 9 vials. For better or worse. I have a cursed brew. Is there an enemy following me? I don't see anybody. This is gonna be a really chill stream, though. Might not be as talkative as usual, we'll see. I was planning not to be as talkative as usual, but then as soon as people started showing up, I started talking, so we'll see how things go. This guy's gonna be a pain. I'm actually gonna switch my weapon. Yeah. Oh, watch out. Oh, he hits hard. I gotta go back to full so he doesn't one-shot me later. Oh, and he's gonna one-shot me with the cannon. Watch out. Alright, let's see what the Cursed Brew does. Pretty good damage from the Accursed Brew. I think what I should be doing is whittling him down with the Accursed Brew. And trying not to get killed by the cannon. Can I throw over this? I can. I might be able to use this in my favor. Oh, missed him. This should be a good time to hit him while he's off balance. Yeah. You can see counter damage go off there. Like, that did 736. My normal hits do not do 736. They do 613. So that's like the value of counter damage if you hit the enemy while they're off balance. And also, if I hit him on the right side where he's bleeding, I might do more damage as well. But that's going to be tricky to line up that shot, because he's got the cannon on that side of his body. I should be able to just chip this guy down with... watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh no. Ugh. You really gotta watch out for the cannon, because it basically can one-shot you. That's like the only challenge about this boss, really. You can't really stick close to him because he has one attack where he just, yeah, does that. Thank you for demonstrating. He has one attack where he just points the cannon downwards and then just like instantly shoots it at you. So you can't stay close to him, but if you stay far away, he'll spam the cannon at you, and then that can also kill you. So that's okay. We're gonna get all of our blood vials and Quicksilver bullets refilled by fighting. When you die, it refills from your storage, so we'll go back into the fight with full resources. It'll actually make the fight a little bit easier. Let me think if there's a better hunter tool to use here. I think the Accursed Brew is going to be the best one. I really think we've already got the best tool for the job. We just have to not get blown up by his cannon. And I can't remember what kind of gems these guys drop, but I think sometimes they do drop Adept gems, which means there's a chance we might get a thrusting gem for our crit weapon. There you go. I'm trying to hit that bolt on his shoulder. When it explodes, he'll take a bunch of damage. It's just like a way to do free damage to him, basically. I'm hitting it a couple times, but not enough, I suppose. I'm going to stay closer to him so that maybe he won't fire his cannon as much. The problem is if he aims the cannon at the ground and shoots it, like, you can't get out of the way in time. It's really extremely cheesy. Oh, mistimed that one. That's fine though. Like, if I mistime a dodge, I would say that's better than getting blown up by a cannon. Watch out. I'm surprised that thing hasn't blown up yet. Last time it blew up in like 2 hits. Maybe I'm not hitting it. Maybe I'm hitting his head. Watch out. Mistiming these dodges. How did that one hit me? I'm gonna heal. Let's do this. Got it, finally. Try to hit him with this while he's off balance. Ooh, his bulb like regenerated. Did you see that? The bulb just like came back. Watch out. I wonder if that means I can damage it again. Well, last time it took way too many hits. Yeah, see, like, you literally can't do anything about that. It's so cheesy. I hate it. This is my least favorite of the giants to fight because of that one attack. If you stick close to him, he can shoot the cannonball at the ground and blow you up. But if you try to stay away from him, he'll just shoot the cannon at you repeatedly. So there's no position you can stand in to fight him safely. I wish I had more damage though. I could upgrade these weapons at some point. The problem is the only way to get chunks is by fighting bosses, which is what I'm doing now. But I need more damage to be able to defeat the bosses. But I need chunks to get more damage. But I need to defeat the bosses to get the chunks. So there's just like... it's an endless feedback loop. One hit that time. It's so weird how it's very inconsistent. I'm gonna see if that bulb regenerates again. That was really weird when it regenerated last time. You don't usually see that. You just have to like always be aware of the fact that he can instantly shoot a cannonball at the ground. Watch out. I knew that was coming, I just didn't do what I needed to do. I'm just gonna heal up to full all the time, because he has attacks that can just like deal 90% of my health and damage. So if I'm ever not at full health, he can just one-shot me. Okay. This is what I like to see. Big, slow attacks that leave him off balance. Yes, please. Yeah, do that. You buffoon. I guess he can shoot his cannon twice in a row. In the second phase. I think that's what was throwing me off, is the double cannon shot. I just wasn't really expecting it, because I don't really fight this guy enough. Nice. Oh, come on. I might be in trouble here. Gotta reload my weapon. Oh no. How far does that shoot? Okay, it doesn't shoot very far. No, it actually shoots very far. Okay. Yes, give me a chance to heal. Thank you. Come on. Stop spamming your cannon. Yes, do that. Do really slow attacks that I can easily dodge and punish. Come on. One more, I think. Got it. He was trying to do his instant punish again, too, but I was standing in the wrong spot, so he just, like, shot the ground in front of him. Okay, I got 2 blood chunks. That was really good. Darth Tyrannosaurus, called Morbius, just stopped by. I don't know what he said. His message was deleted. I think by himself, not by YouTube, so it probably wasn't anything offensive. Okay, I think I'm gonna go grab the lamp downstairs, and if there's a side area, I will explore it first. But otherwise we're gonna head back to the Hunter's Dream to restock pretty soon. Patrick says he was doing a cannon-only run. Yeah, really, like... Ugh. I hate how enemies have the most annoying attacks. They know to spam them over and over again. Okay, yeah, there was no side area here, so we can go right back to the Hunter's Dream. I believe this dungeon has 4 floors, so we're only about a quarter of the way done. Probably less, because each floor is going to get more complicated than the one before. Like, the first floor layout here was pretty simple. The second floor layout's probably going to be more complicated already, so we're not even a quarter of the way done, I would say. But the process might get a little bit faster as we go forward. Okay, first thing I normally do actually is I go here and I sell any of the completely useless gems that I picked up. That way I don't have to filter through them. Like, this gem has the property of attack down. So if you're adding attack to your weapon and then you're removing attack from your weapon, it basically does nothing. Another attack down gem. This one, fire attack up, which is good. Slow poison we don't need. Durability down, we can live with that. This is good for arcane attack. Arcane attack's good. Fire attack's good. Okay, fire 18. I'm not sure if 18 is better than this. This one I talked about earlier when I first picked it up. Physical attack and arcane is good. Probably not for any weapons that we're going to use, but I'll hold on to it anyway, just because it's the best brainsucker gem that we have. This is attack down. This is HP drain. Can't use that. So this one I also talked about earlier. If it adds fire attack and then it adds arcane attack, it erases one of the damage types. So even if this didn't have HP drain, it wouldn't be very good. I think that was everything we picked up here, unless we picked up anything out of slot. I'm going to see if the fire gem we picked up is any better than the fire gem we already have. Let me see if there's any consumables to buy while we're here. No, we're very well stocked. In fact, let me do this. Yeah, just spend them all on twin bloodstone shards so we can make more +6 weapons later if we want to. Okay, Darth Tyrannosaurus says, how long until Queen Yarnum? I already finished Queen Yarnum. This was a character that I used for a challenge run where I was using hunter tools only, and I already finished the challenge run, so I defeated all bosses. I defeated all DLC, all of the Chalice Dungeon bosses as well. This is my fire weapon, so I'm going to see if this gem is any better than what I'm already holding. No, it's not. So we don't need to change any gems yet. But anyway, now I'm just exploring a dungeon that somebody posted on the Tomb Prospectors Discord, which is supposed to have like a bunch of mid-bosses kind of just like wandering around the dungeon, which I thought was cool. Yeah, I have everything's on the stream is all archived. There's like a playlist for it. It's actually this playlist. I'm going to add this video to the end of the playlist because after I finished the challenge, I just started doing more stuff with this character. So I just have been adding more videos to the playlist of like post-game dungeon exploration, New Game Plus, that kind of stuff. The hardest thing was actually the Loran Dark Beast. He was way harder than Queen Yarnum or anything else, really. It took me like 2 whole streams of just fighting the Loran Dark Beast. It was crazy how difficult it was. Alright. I'm going to switch to my... Actually, I have my bolt weapon equipped already. Bolt weapon should be good against these fellows. Yes, it is. I'm going to deal with them so they don't follow me around and chase me later. Ooh, Cursed Arcane Gem. The Cursed Arcane Gems and a Cursed Bolt, that's good too. It might be better than what we've already got. It's kind of hard to tell. Like I said, I just finished a challenge run with this character, so they don't have any like good gems yet. So anything that I pick up while exploring could potentially be good. The Tempering Gems will be good for our Threaded Cane. We're building that to be a crit weapon, so we want physical damage and thrust damage on it. Got these guys. A lot of times I don't really get hit by enemies that often, which is why I like using Full Gems. Full Gems do extra damage when you're on full HP. Actually, I will show you. I have a farming spot set up already. I will go farm for a very short time. I'm not going to farm a bunch on stream. I don't think that's exciting for people to watch. But I will show you a really good dungeon for Elemental and Arcane Full Gems. Maybe after we clear this floor. I'll go look for some gems. See if I find anything good. Unfortunately, the sad thing is sometimes you can farm for like 5 or 10 minutes and not find anything. And I don't have a lot of patience, so I usually get tired of farming after like 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, let's go this way first because I'm closer. and probably some other reasons. Oh, I walked into a trap. You gotta watch out for this in the East dungeons. Ooh, nice trap to walk into, actually. Start me right next to a guy who'll drop some nice gems for me. Alright, this is... Where are we right now? Another chest, too. There's a lot of chests in this dungeon. Completely unrelated question. Does the air rune glitch still work? You haven't played this game in a long time. Does that have to do with the nameless failures? Ooh, watch out, brain sucker. If that has to do with the nameless... sorry. What are they called? The living failures. If that has to do with the living failures, I think it still works. I'm not 100% sure. I don't usually normally use a lot of glitches, so I'm not that familiar with a lot of them. I've done the fence skip at the beginning of the game, just because I wanted to record footage of it. But other than that, I don't really do a lot of glitches very often. But if you're talking about the living failures to gain a bunch of blood echoes, I believe it still works. Ah, nice. There's a chalice here. Wow, this floor is massive. I have no idea where the lever is. Did I sell anything useful? Probably not. I mean, Uncanny I don't need. Uncanny Beast Cutter would be good. I'm gonna get that. Oh, I can't equip it. I don't have enough strength. Scythe I can't equip. Yeah, I can't equip most of the DLC weapons because my stats are really low. Because I'm a pure arcane character. Alright, I'm gonna glance in here to see if the lever's in here or not. It doesn't seem to be the case. With that in mind, I'm gonna head upstairs. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna regret this. If I don't go down here and the lever is over here, I'm gonna regret it later. Because I don't have to backtrack all the way back here later. Oh, watch out. I don't think the lever will be here, though. Usually the lever's not this far away from the starting lamp. There's a lot of Bone Marrow Ash Saw Spear Hunters in this dungeon. This is like the third or fourth one we've encountered. But it's like specifically these hunters. It's not any of the other ones. I hear an enemy roaring, which kind of makes me worry. Oh, missed. Got him. This guy's gonna drain all my vials again. Throw a Cursed Brew at him. There's enemies behind me, I know it. It's really throwing me off my game, too. Okay, finally got him with a clean hit. Stop shooting your gun. I'm way too slow on reaction parries. Yes, do that. Oh wow, I survived. Survived on like 1 HP. He hit me with a setup parry, did you see that? An NPC got me with a setup parry, that's nuts. Oh. Okay, that's his one heal, so after this he can't heal again. I'm just gonna poke him with R2. It works really well against NPC hunters. I want to fight him straight up, but he's just... If he wasn't spamming his gun, I might actually fight him straight up. But if he's gonna spam his gun, I don't want to deal with it. I'm just gonna use R2, because NPC hunters don't really know how to play around R2. They just walk right into it, see? And because you can hold it, you can hold the R2 button until you're ready to release the attack. You can basically time it so that you always hit him. You can just let go of the button whenever the enemy's in range, and he'll trade right into it every time. Alright, that's one more hunter down. He gave us a good 50,000 echoes. Yeah, here's those rats I heard earlier. Thankfully they didn't interrupt our fight. The funniest thing, by the way, is that we've gone down this entire side path, and now we're like nowhere near the area that I was originally exploring. I want to kill this guy over here, but I don't want enemies to ambush me while I'm doing it. I'm gonna go for it. Something over here. Something's attacking me. I don't know what it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's upstairs. It was this guy up here. He was shooting at me from upstairs after I entered the room. But then he got hit by a trap. Oh. Let's pick up all the loot that we scattered. Curse the Tempering Gem. Curse the Tempering Gem. A lot of Tempering Gems. Unfortunately, they're like the most common ones, which is really sad if you're doing an arcane build like I am. Okay. So the lever wasn't over here. I had a very strong feeling the lever wasn't over here. Once you've explored enough dungeons, you get pretty familiar with the layouts. It's very uncommon for a lever to be in a side section like this, like so far away from the main lamp. And I could kind of tell that that area was going to be underneath a bridge, like this right here. You can see it's underneath this bridge. Usually levers aren't underneath bridge areas. He'll probably get hit by this blade and just die. Yeah. Problem is, I don't want to get hit by this blade and die. Gotta be very careful. Okay, there's probably a treasure room over here. Yeah, see, like, normally areas like this have treasure rooms at the end, not levers. Which is good, because we can get some nice treasure. Looks like a watcher. No enemies hiding in the corners. Oh. Let me switch to my threaded cane. This is my crit weapon. Yeah. Okay. Don't try to trade with these guys. Just parry them. Just parry them. Don't try to trade with them. There's no reason to trade with them. Yeah, so my crits will do a lot more damage with this weapon. Make the fight go a little bit faster. Especially because I don't have anything that I can trade with this guy. What I need to do is get a Hunter's Axe. The one good thing about pure arcane builds is they can use the Hunter's Axe. There we go. And you can switch it to pure elemental damage, so you don't... like, the fact that it's a strength weapon doesn't really matter. What matters is the really, really good moveset and the... Ooh, odd gem. What matters is the really good moveset and the fact that it has a lot of weight to its attacks. So it hits enemies really hard and staggers them, which is good for fighting Watchers, so you don't have to run away and parry them. You can kill them a lot faster. And it's more reliable too, actually. Ooh, a Blood Rock. That's going to be good. That's a plus 10 weapon right there. Alright. There's actually another side path over here too that we haven't explored yet. Absolutely crazy. This dungeon is massive. Let me switch back to the cleaver. Let's use the saw spear while exploring, so we can switch to the cleaver later if we need to. If we run into enemies that have like immunity or resistance to fire, we're gonna want to fight them with the cleaver later on. So it's better to use the saw spear now, while we have the option. Watch out for that trap tile. Okay, I don't know if this is a dead end or if this brought us back to the first room. I can't tell. This looks like the first room, but it might not be the first room. It might just be a room that looks similar. I don't see any chests here. And there were a lot of chests in the first room. And we opened them already. So I think if this was the first room, we would know it by now. Oh, watch out. Chicago Hunter. Alright, for this guy... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to open up with a free backstab. Yes. Nice. Wow, that did like peanuts damage. The good thing is he uses the Evelyn, he doesn't use the repeating pistol. He's not the same as the Bloody Crow. Bloody Crow is so dangerous because he uses a repeating pistol. This guy uses a Chikage, which is much less Evelyn, which is much less dangerous. This is a problem. We don't have any vials left to keep fighting hunters like this. They're too dangerous. Ah. Especially ones that spam their guns. Watch out. I could just trade our 2 attacks with him. The interesting thing is that, like the Bloody Crow, he does use a pot to stop you from healing. But, like, it's so weird that he's, like, the same as the Bloody Crow, except for one thing. He uses the Evelyn instead of repeating pistol. I changed that one thing about him. I guess just to make him slightly weaker. Okay, we've already learned that he's going to dodge. if we use the Augur of Abretus. It looks like he doesn't know how to dodge the Accursed Brew, which makes sense. This enemy AI was written before the Accursed Brew existed. Accursed Brew was added later in Chalice Dungeons. Sorry, in the DLC. This guy has existed since the game came out, which is why he doesn't know how to dodge it. Watch out. Although there's not really an excuse for why they don't know how to dodge R2 attacks. At least he dodges it that time. Yeah. Well, he's got 1 HP left. I can solve that really fast with a Flame Sprayer. Oh, crap. I stepped on it. How did I not step on that trap the entire time we were fighting? Oh, no, these traps aren't too bad. They just summon enemy reinforcements. Gotta make sure I don't let them kill me before I pick up whatever gem that guy was holding. I always trade into that attack. I know that I shouldn't, but I just do it anyway because I don't know why. Dealt with those guys. Get rid of that trap too while we're here. Cursed Tempering Gem. Yeah, we got a lot of Tempering Gems. Which is fine, but honestly, if I knew we were going to be getting this many Tempering Gems, I actually would have brought my Nourishing Hunter here. Because they have 50 strength, and they need gems for a lot of their strength weapons still. Plus, it would have been more fun using the Boom Hammer in this dungeon. Kin Cold Blood. I thought we were going to get Arcane Gems here, so I brought my Arcane Hunter. I mean, I know the 4th floor is going to have Pthumerian Elder Boss. So that's like the one thing. Alright, so this whole thing that we just did led to a complete dead end. So now we got to backtrack all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon and make sure we don't step on that trap again, because that trap will send us down a long road that we do not want to go down again. Switch back to my Blunderbuss because it has regen equipped. While we're running all the way back to the start of the dungeon, we might get back to full health, or at least get back some of this chip health that we're missing. Okay, this is the start of the dungeon. Okay, so if we step on that trap again, we actually just get sent over there to that side passage, which isn't too bad. Ooh, free blood vials too. I must have missed those later, but it's good because now we're back up to 7 vials. This is the trap. You can kind of see these candles on the ground even before you step on the trap, but if you're not thinking about it, it's really easy to just run into it and get teleported off to some random place in the middle of nowhere. Alright, there's going to be an enemy up here. I think it's going to be a Brain Sucker. It is, okay. I know how to deal with these guys. Just like that. Alright, got the lever. That's actually everything. It's like, see, if we hadn't stepped on that trap, the lever would have been right here. Like in basically the room right next to the first room. This is kind of the rule of levers. While you're exploring like this. If you go really, really far away from the lamp, you're probably going far away from the lever. It's usually on a side path that's like right near the first room. Doesn't look like there's a treasure room in here, unless I just can't see it from this angle. Yeah, no treasure room. Okay, well, we got 7 vials. We'll try to fight the boss. I'm not sure what boss it is, so that's gonna affect whether or not we can win. But there are bosses that I can beat with only 7 vials. Celestial Emissary. This is like a hard maybe. Switch to my bolt weapon. I'm not gonna win if I play like this. I'm trying to think what my best option is for attacking. If it's just spamming my bolt attacks, which it might be. Problem is his stomp comes out so quickly. He's kind of like the guy with the cannon that we were fighting earlier in the stream. His stomp attack is not the same as the one where the guy aims the cannon at the ground, but it's a pretty similar idea. Like if he starts stomping while you're standing under him, like you just can't get out of the way in time. You'll just automatically and very quickly get blasted to pieces. Gotta watch out for his laser spam, too. I think I'm just gonna do one attack at a time and then back off. I don't want to get greedy and then have him stomp on me. So I can definitely win from this position. I got greedy. Yeah, see, like, the follow-up attack on this doesn't even hit anyway. Get him counter damage while he's throwing a tantrum over there. Just like that. Back away. Yeah, anytime he does, like, throws a tantrum, just hit him with ranged attacks so you get counter damage on the hit. Arcane Damp Blood Gem, and 2 more Bloodstone Chunks. We might be able to upgrade one or both of our weapons very soon. I'm going to head back to the Hunter's Dream. I have 462,000 Blood Echoes. That's kind of a lot, I would say. At least for what we're doing right now. Alright, do I want to upgrade this Threaded Cane, or I just want to wait until I get an Uncanny one later on? I think I'm just going to bench it. I'm just going to put it in storage and try to get the Uncanny one. Where's this thing? Lost Threaded Cane, yeah. Yeah, funny enough, I actually don't need it. What I actually need is an Uncanny one. I will show off the gems farming spot that I was talking about earlier. Hold on, I'm not going to repair, I'm going to fortify first. Okay, we've got plenty of chunks, so why don't we upgrade these to +9, or at least +8 while we're here. If we're going to keep going, yeah, if we're going to keep going further, we might as well upgrade these while we're here. I'm not sure about the Threaded Cane yet, because I haven't decided yet which Threaded Cane shapes I want to use. I'm going to need 2 of them. I'm either going to need a standard one and an Uncanny one, or I'm going to need 2 Uncanny ones, or I'm going to need an Uncanny one and a Lost one. I haven't decided yet. Should we go all the way to +9 on these? While we're here? Yeah. We're going to be exploring pretty far in this dungeon. In fact, let's upgrade the Threaded Cane too, at least the +8 while we're here. Because we're going to need the extra physical damage on our when we start doing parries later on. Alright. Sell anything that we picked up that we can't make good use of. Tempering gems. Pretty weak tempering gems though, rank 5. Like, we're kind of past the point where rank 5 tempering gems are going to be useful. I'll just sell all of the rank 5s that I picked up. Oh, hold on. These are Bloodsucker gems. I'll keep those. This has attack down. I'm not going to keep that. I'm not going to use this. I don't really like to use Poor Man gems. I'll keep that for now, just in case I have to use it later. This is the odd attack gem we picked up earlier. 68. Honestly, this barely does more damage than the Brainsucker gems. This is a little bit better. 71, but it's like barely better. I guess it's better than nothing, though. Anything to buy? Anything to spend our echoes on? I guess I could just buy some Ritual Blood 5. Not that much. And 2 mold. That way if I want to make any random dungeons myself later on, I'll be able to do that. Alright, really quick. Where's my Threaded Cane? If I can remember which dungeon it is. It's one of these 2. I think it's this one. This is a good spot to farm for elemental gems. Specifically Fool's Gems. I'll fight like a couple guys in here and then get back to exploring the dungeon that we were exploring. And then if I'm lucky, I might pick up a gem here that we could actually use. I haven't really gotten lucky yet. I've been farming this place for a little while. Probably about an hour in total. I usually don't farm for more than like 5 minutes at a time, and then I just go do something else. But over time it adds up. Like I've farmed this area for about an hour already. Alright, there's either going to be a guy to the right here, in which case I went to the wrong place. No. So there should be guys to the left here, which means this is the right place. You go around here. There's a madman right here near the lamp. He drops waning gems that can have a full secondary effect that's doubled. And then the primary, if you're lucky, you get like arcane or fire damage or bolt damage. Open up with a backstab from the threaded cane. Finish him off. Cursed Bolt Gem right away. See if it's any good. Bolt attack, 21. Attack up at full HP, 9.7. That's a full effect. That's literally exactly the gem that I was looking for. Bolt attack gem with a full effect. And the beast down penalty isn't the best, but it's not the worst either. Then the trick is, there's another guy upstairs. If you hit this wall, he'll drop down over here. You're actually gonna hit him with the Augur of Abretus right when he falls. And get a backstab, but I wasn't able to do that. Alright, I need to make sure that I don't knock him through the floor. You can accidentally hit this guy and make him go flying through the ground, and then you lose your gem. Just gotta kill him with like regular attacks, not like parries or viscerals or anything. Arcane is probably gonna be relatively useful too. I don't really like the arcane stat. I think it's better for PvP. This is a HP drain gem anyway. Alright, and then once I kill these two guys, first thing I do is I make blood bullets. And then I use a Bold Hunter's Mark. The reason you do this is because when you use the Bold Hunter's Mark, your health gets refilled, but you keep the blood bullets that you made. It's a small little optimization trick to save bullets. It doesn't really matter at this point in the game. I have 550 bullets. And then we'll kill 2 more of them before we go back. I really want to get a fire gem. That's the one gem that I'm trying to get from here that I just haven't gotten yet. But that bolt gem might be useful, honestly. It might be better than the bolt gem that we're already using in our waning slot. Okay. The timing is pretty strict on that critical hit. Then you can just kill him while he's waking up. Tempering gem, definitely not what we want, especially not a rank 5. Alright, I'm going to try this again. If I can get him to fall over here, yes. Hit him with the auger. Sometimes if you do it with the right timing, right when he stands up. I switched my weapon. Sometimes if you do it with the right timing, right when he stands up. Hold on a second. You can, right when he falls down, you can get him with a backstab immediately. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't finish him with a visceral attack, because he will fall through the floor. Sage's Hair. We'll do one more round, because I got Sage's Hair. That's pretty unlucky. They drop Sage's Hair sometimes, but normally they drop some kind of gem. Whether it's a good gem or a bad gem, I mean, that's kind of like, you know, the luck of the draw. But ideally, you want them to at least drop some kind of good gem. I forgot to restock, by the way. I'll do it now. Be careful not to wake this guy up before you get the chance to backstab him. Yeah, I didn't get the right timing on the backstab that time. I'd like him to do is an attack that I can parry. That one I could have, but I parried too soon. There we go. This will chip down his health. Then I can finish him off while he stands back up. Alright. Another arcane. It seems like the ones in here drop arcane gems a lot. There we go. Nope, I didn't get the timing again. That's okay. I think I'll just fight this one straight up. There you go. Another arcane. Yeah, it seems like they drop arcane gems a lot. That's one thing I noticed about farming this place. I wanted to maybe try to find one where they drop fire gems more often, but I don't know if that exists. Anyway, that's a spot where you can go to farm waning gems with the doubled Fool's Secondary for elemental builds. Although, as you noticed, they do drop arcane gems more often than elemental gems. Hold on, let me sell the trash gems that I picked up first. Excuse me. I don't want Poor Man's. I don't want Flat Arcane. I don't want Poor Man's. I don't want Poor Man's. So we got this good gem for Arcane and this good gem for Bolt. I'm gonna see about this Bolt gem. It might be better than what we've got equipped currently. Let's repair our weapons. Blood gem, fortification. Where's our Bolt weapon? It's our saw cleaver. Okay, so right now we have bolt attack plus 9 and then plus 35 bolt attack. So yeah, that's like literally nothing. If we switch over to this, so this is 21 bolt attack, which is a lot better than 9. It says that it's only it says that it's 306 damage. It's actually much higher than that because of the full secondary effect doesn't show on the stat screen. So the only way to know that these gems are good is if you already understand how they work, which is a reason why they're often overlooked. So this gem, I'll do some calc right now. So this gem says that it's 21 attack plus 9 at full HP, but it's multiplicative, so the way that it actually works is 1.21 times 1.097. So this is actually a 32% attack up gem. So this is like just as good as the best blood tinge gems, but it's for an elemental attacking build. Another thing is that it's actually better for visceral attacks because the secondary effect does apply to visceral attacks as long as you're at full HP. And when you do a visceral attack and you restore your health back to full, like when you hit the enemy, it does apply the bonus damage from the Fool effect as well. So that's another good thing about these Fool gems. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm going to reload the chat window while I'm waiting on this load screen. There should be 2 more floors left to explore. And I think the Elder is the boss on the 4th floor, which he will drop potentially cold abyssal gems. If we get a cold abyssal gem, this stream will be a success. Because that is exactly what I need. I don't have any cold abyssal gems on this build yet, and this build needs like literally as many cold abyssal gems as I can get. Like if I could get 15 of them, I would want 15 of them. And we haven't found any yet. So I'm just opening chat window again right now. Alright, 3rd floor. This is where things are going to start to get tricky. They're actually going to start throwing difficult bosses at us. We're not going to be dealing with like the same easy bosses that you normally find on like floor 1 and floor 2. So the boss room should be over here. Yes. In this layout, you can kind of guess where things are going to be. So the path to the lever is probably going to be directly away from one of these doors up here. In fact, there might only be one door up here. There's usually 2 doors upstairs. Yeah, so the lever's probably over there or over here. If we start going too far away from this area, it probably means we're going away from where the lever is. I gotta take off this threaded cane. We don't have enough physical stats to make the threaded cane actually deal good damage. So right now our Fool effect is active, which means we're getting a ton of bonus damage from our bolt attacks. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, if I had to guess, I would say the lever's probably over there. I'm going to explore this room first because it might be over here. Watch out. I hear something coming for me. There he is. Don't do that. Ooh, I see. Will this reach? No, it will not. Reach, please. Oh my god. I literally want to fight you. Stop walking away from me. Ah! I wasted way too much ammo on that. Watch out. Ow. Okay. These dogs are like the worst enemy for me. Like, these are the one enemy that I literally do not know how to fight at all. All I do is just run away from them and try to chip them down with ranged attacks, which is probably the best way to fight them, if I had to guess. I have not found a better way to do it. I was kind of tilted anyway, because I threw literally, I don't know, 5 or 6 Accursed Brews in a row, and every single one missed. I mean, come on. It's a little bit unreasonable. So one annoying thing about this gem that we just picked up, which I did just notice, is that it's weak against beasts. How does this keep happening? I keep, like, missing items. Anyway, I'm going to explore this path over here, because I think the lever might actually be right here. No, it's not. This is some kind of weird thing with a chest blocking a doorway. I've encountered this before. Sometimes you get chests like this, which actually block doors. I don't think you can get past them. I think it's just, you have to, like, go around. You have to go the long way around. Watch out. This right here is probably a section of the floor that's going to break if I step on it. I'll try to show you. Oh, maybe not. I guess not. It looks like a section of the floor that would break. Alright, let's go back upstairs. So yeah, we can't go this way because the path is blocked, which means we have to go the long way around anyway. Anyway, because my bolt weapon has attack down versus beasts, and my fire weapon will be resisted by those dogs, I'm in a very specific situation where if I encounter beasts that have fire defense, which would basically just be the watchdog and these two dogs over here, literally the only enemies in the game, I don't really have a weapon that I can use to fight them. Because they resist fire and they also are beasts. So that's why I don't like the beast down secondary on your bolt weapon. Because it puts you into a really awkward position when you encounter enemies like this. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Yes. Watch out. Watch out. I'm just gonna run away so I don't have to fight these guys 2 versus 1. Okay. We should be good now. You can use the blunderbuss to knock them on the ground, and when you do that, it like gives you a few extra seconds. Oh, I stepped on a trap. That was really stupid. That was really stupid. Not only did I step on a trap, but I also dodged at the perfect time so that I took counter damage when the arrow hit me, which meant the trap did enough damage to one-shot me. Normally the trap wouldn't one-shot you. But if you're in the middle of dodging when the arrow hits you, it will one-shot you. Now we have to run up there and fight those guys again. That could not have gone worse. That literally could not have gone any worse. Oh, and we stepped on another trap. Things are not going well. Too slow, too slow. I should have used a faster attack. I'm gonna switch over my fire weapon. Although it's not going to be very useful against these dogs. May not be the right play. We'll go over here and kill this guy. Sometimes, too, with paths like this, they actually just get completely blocked off. Like, even if I go the long way around, I might not be able to ever access that area. Which is really funny, but also kind of sad. Okay. I love the Accursed Brew. I love the Accursed Brew. Alright, I'm going to heal back up so I get my full effect on my bullet weapon. And this time, I'm going to go destroy those arrow traps so that I don't get hit by them again. Uh-oh. Well, his dogs aren't with him, but the problem is, if I fight him here, the dogs will come over here and start attacking me too. I have to kind of get him to chase me to a spot where the dogs can't see me. The good thing is, by the way, the Accursed Brew actually has better range than all of his attacks. Like, you can just stand outside of his range and throw the Accursed Brew at him, which is really funny. If he wants to, like, if he wants to spam his ranged attack, you just spam your ranged attack. That was probably the worst weapon I could have switched to. I thought I had my Threaded Cane in that hand still. Do your running attack. No. Yeah, if he ever does this, you can literally just throw a Cursed Brew at him and stand outside of his range and hit him with it over and over again. Alright, let's try this again. I gotta get past these dogs anyway. I'm surprised I didn't hit both of them. Oh, and he did his instant jumping attack. Okay, we got him. God, they're so overtuned. Look at the... I mean, it's absolutely insane how far they can jump. I'm gonna jump down here. He died from fall damage. Alright. Yeah, these guys are way overtuned. They've got to be, like, the most overtuned enemies in the game. They deal so much damage. They never stop attacking. They can jump so far. They have, like, no wind-up time or recovery time on their attacks. They can just literally jump into any attack, fly across the room, hit you, and then as soon as they're done attacking, even if you dodge it, they can just launch another attack right away. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And by the way, the only reason I'm going over here is because I think that the lever is not over here, and I wanted to explore this side area first. So this whole diversion probably won't even lead to anything. It's probably going to be a dead end. So I have been wrong in life, and I will probably be wrong again at some point in my life. Is he facing me or is he facing away? If he's facing away, I want to get him with a backstab. He's facing away. I want to open up with a backstab. A lot of hunters. Oh my god, I hate these gun spammers. Gotta be really careful, because he's gonna shoot me while I'm trying to heal, yeah. How did that not parry? Nice. I'm gonna heal back to full just in case. Oh my god, stop with the gun spam. Please. Anything to make these guys stop gun spamming. Literally I will do anything to stop them from gun spamming. He's not gonna stop. Kind of disagree on that one, but whatever. He's gonna shoot his gun at any point in time now. Yep, there it goes. You can just tell when they're gonna shoot their gun. They just, I don't know, for one, they just love doing it. For two, they have this kind of behavior where they start walking a certain way when they're thinking about shooting you. I gotta heal back up. This fool doesn't kill me. Oh my god. You really love that thing, don't you? Kinda wish I had the Saw Spear equipped, honestly. I could just switch to it in my other hand. Why did I do that? Has like a slightly better moveset. A lot of people say they're like exactly the same. It's like not true at all. They have different movesets, and the slight differences in their moveset actually make a lot of differences. Makes the Saw Spear a little bit better, in my opinion. For one, this attack right here isn't like awesome for crowd control. This right here, a cleaver equivalent, is not good for crowd control, and the weapon it does have, that is much slower than this. This is very fast. The other attack is very slow. Okay. I think... Okay, we just went in a loop. So yeah, if we want to avoid those dogs next time, we can just cut through here. It just leads right over to this area. So that whole thing is basically just a side path. If the lever's not down here, I'm going to be a little disappointed. The lever is not down here. I am actually more than a little disappointed because I feel like I've hit a dead end. Okay, well, this path leads to a dead end. And the other path is blocked by a chest that's in the way of the door, so I can't get through. So where am I supposed to go? Maybe you can get past those chests. I'm not sure. I don't know how to do it. It might be possible. Let's see. I mean, these are the only paths to go down right now, so there's nowhere else to go. So the lever has to be through here. Jumping attacks don't work. Back steps don't work. Rolling doesn't work. I stepped on a trap, and it teleported me all the way back over here, which is not where we want to be. If we could step on a trap that would teleport us on the other side of that chest, that would be good. That would be perfect. I would be totally happy with that. There has to be some way to do it, because the person who posted the glyph said that they cleared the dungeon, so there has to be a way to clear this floor. But all I see are two dead ends. One is a dead end that doesn't lead to anything, and one is a dead end that is technically blocked by a chest. Let me kill these guys. Yeah, there's nothing down here. So, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Can I get on this side? Maybe? Get through on this side? Jumping doesn't work. Backstepping doesn't work. Maybe R2? R2 doesn't work. That doesn't work. Jumping attack doesn't work. Jumping attack does not work. I mean, if there's no way to get through here, then there's nothing else that we can do. Yeah, you can't get through here. This might just be a glitch dungeon. Yeah, but somebody posted this glyph in the Tomb Prospectors Discord, and they said that they cleared it. So there has to be a way to get through here. Let me check Discord. Like, either the lever is somewhere through like a door that I didn't see, or there's a way to get past this chest. It's got to be one of those two things. If that person's online, I'm gonna ask them. Yeah, wrong Discord server. Tested. He seems to be online. What did you do when you got to the 3rd floor. I'm there now, and one path seems to lead to a dead end. The other path has a chest blocking the door. I can't get by the chest. See if anyone responds. Maybe a secret wall. Yeah, Chalice dungeons do have secret walls. I mean, I could go around and start exploring for secret walls, but it'd be quite an endeavor. Let me go back and read the original post to see if they said anything about the third floor. Lair 3 has 2 keepers. Each neighbor, second keeper is the normal target. No, there are enemy doors inside it. Teleporter trap leads to this room. Yeah, all it says is it just talks about which treasure is in the dungeon. It doesn't say anything about the passageway that's blocked by the chest. I'll wait and see if I get a response. I guess I'll check for hidden doors while I'm waiting. They wouldn't look like this. They'd be somewhere else. Oh, that was a pot. Hidden doors usually appear in very specific spots, like right here. One could appear, but it's not there. I don't think here. You can usually tell, like you can usually recognize the walls look a little bit different. There's nothing like over here, is there? No. Break the chest. Oh, you can break chests? I literally have never known that. I've been playing this game for like 11 years, and I did not know that you can break chests. Alright, well, let's go break the chest. Wow. You learn something new every day. Awesome, thanks. Yeah. That was amazing. I literally did not know you could do that. Well, that just solved every single problem. And then, like I said, I knew that the lever would be right over here, too. Like, you always have, like, a really good idea of where the lever's gonna be. God, brain suckers are so easy. You can call this a stealth brag, but, like, I've never struggled with a brain sucker in my life. I mean, that's probably not true. There probably have been some brain suckers who have given me problems from time to time, but, like, if you know how to fight them, and if you know one is in front of you, they're so manageable. They're, like, one of the most manageable enemy types. Because everything that they do is very slow. All you have to do is just walk up to them with a plan and kill them before they can do anything to you. Alright, so we're going to be dealing with a stronger boss very soon. So I want to make sure I go into this fight prepared. Because whatever the Lair 3 boss is going to be, it's gonna be something that's actually going to have like good damage. It's probably going to be something like Rom, Abritus. Anything else appears in East? I'm trying to think. I'm guessing it's probably Rom or Abritus. She's weak against bolt and fire damage, though, so we should be good. Honestly, we could just use our saw cleaver. And Rom is weak against fire damage, too, so no matter what, we're going to be fine here. Is there any tool that I'd rather have equipped than the Accursed Brew? Maybe the Executioner Gloves. I think the Accursed Brew is going to be better, but the Executioner Gloves might give me the freedom to attack from a little bit further away. And it will be better. If it is ROM, the Executioner Gloves will be better. because I think it's a little bit faster than the Accursed Brew. If there's a side area here, I'm not going to explore it yet. I'll go back and explore it after we fight the boss. Just because, yeah. We'll go back and get this after we fight the boss. Just because right now we're fully stocked. We might as well fight while we're fully stocked. I think Accursed Brew is probably getting the best here. Honestly, the Accursed Brew is just so good. It's ridiculous how good it is. If I've taken away one thing from this challenge run in this character file, it's that the Accursed Brew is absolutely insane. Is that a Breedus? Wow. This is a really cool boss room. Especially for fighting a Breedus. Oh. Okay, well, that was probably the worst possible start we could have had. Oh, I actually dodged it. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy fight. I gotta heal back to full so I get my full effect. Watch out. Honestly, the pillar in the middle actually kind of works to my advantage. It kind of helps with dodging her charging attack. Watch out for that. Hey, don't you dodge me. Cleaver is really good for hammering attacks on her head like that. Nice. I wish I had the threaded cane out. I forgot to equip it. I'm actually going to back off here. If I'd stayed close, I could have punished her, but I didn't know that she was going to do that, so I think backing off is still the better play. Yeah, do your charging attack. Oh, that's so good. This arena is perfect for fighting a Breedus. She can't hit you with her charging attack if you stand behind the pillar. Go Accursed Brew. Nice. Oh, that was so easy. That was like the easiest Breedus fight I've ever had. This arena is perfect for fighting her. Ooh, we got a Cursed Arcane Abyssal Blood Gem. Let's look at that. Was that triangle or waning? That was triangle, right? 24% arcane attack, but it has a physical attack secondary, so it's not the best. It is an Abyssal Gem, though. Abyssal Gems are good. By the way, this is a dungeon that has a 4th floor, so we're going to go check out the 4th floor very soon. Before I go explore the side area, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. And And I'm back, mostly. I'm just setting up my microphone right now. Because when I stood up, I accidentally moved it. Okay, we're good. I just went to refill my water, and while I was in the kitchen, I also checked to see what I'm going to make for lunch after I finish this stream. It's probably going to be chicken and rice and lima beans and peas and maybe some broccoli. I didn't see any broccoli though, so I probably don't have any broccoli. If I do, it's hidden somewhere. I absolutely love the Accursed Brew. If that fight showed you one thing, it's that the Accursed Brew is just amazing. It's absolutely amazing hunter tool. I don't really need to explore all these side areas, but I'm doing it anyway just in case I find anything good. Oh. Sometimes you can delay your dashing attacks or your backstep attacks, which can often be really beneficial. The enemy AI routines are not usually set to handle... Oh, another beast-possessed soul. And you're gone. No parries needed. Alright, we'll go up in elevation first. We'll explore the top floor, and then we'll come back down to the bottom floor later if we need to. It might just be a dead end or just like a small room like underneath a pit or something. The cool thing is too, when I broke that chest, I didn't even lose the item inside because I looted it first and then broke it afterwards. Is there anything in here? This looks like a trap. Is that a trap right there? I don't know, I'm not going near it. I don't want to get teleported again. I'm already sick of getting teleported. Sedatives, Quicksilver bullets. Oh, watch out for this one. This enemy here is going to start throwing fireballs at me very soon, so I want to kill her before she starts doing that. Like so. Having good ranged attack options is absolutely, like, crucial if you're doing Chalice Dungeon content. It's just so useful to be able to eliminate the threatening enemies from a safe distance before they can do anything to you. It's so useful to be able to do that. Yeah. Because the brain suckers like just slowly walk towards you before doing anything, if he immediately doesn't attack, you just wait and then counter it. If he doesn't immediately do an attack, you just run up to him, hit him, and kill him before he can kill you. And that's literally it. That's like the entire strategy for fighting brain suckers. Great Deep Sea. It's a rune I did not have yet. What does it do? It does... Oh, all types of resistance, 150. That's actually really useful for stacking poison resistance or frenzy resistance while exploring. Especially the poison swamp in Nightmare Frontier. Because there are also enemies there who can do frenzy. Alright, not bad. Some chalice materials. So if we drop back down there, that's going to be the room that we did not explore earlier. But we'll go back down there later, because there's another side path over here that I want to check before I go downstairs. That is over here. Might be something nice over here as well. You never know. Aha. Gonna start off with a backstab, just like last time. Yeah, the person who posted this dungeon said that there was a lot of NPC hunters, a lot of enemies that drop gems. And they were not kidding. We have encountered so many NPC hunters. Nice. Got the double hit. Oh, watch out. I know you like to shoot your gun. Ooh, that was kind of not a great trade. But I did not think they were going to reach me from that angle. That was what I was trying to do. That was a horrible trade. Oh my god, I should not have done that. Well, let's go back up there again. I don't think we hit the lamp yet, so we should start on the side that's closer to the treasure room, which will save us a little bit of time. I don't care about blood echoes anymore. We've already got everything that we need to buy with blood echoes. I mean, theoretically, if we get a bunch of them, we can eventually get more twin bloodstone shards, but that's like the limit of what we need them for. Alright. Let's make sure I don't get cocky. Don't forget about this beast-possessed soul over here. Honestly, with my visceral attacks being pretty weak, it'd probably be better to just hit him with multiple charge R2s. I might try that next time. Ooh, a cursed bolt gem from a flame enemy. That's interesting. It's good bolt attack, but again, I'm getting gems with like the secondaries that add physical attack, which is not what I want. I want secondaries that are like boosting my arcane attack even further. Okay, well, we made the right move last time by exploring the top floor first, as I'm learning right now. If you go down here, there's nothing down here except just one treasure chest, which actually does have a lot of ritual blood in it. But there's nothing down here worth exploring. And then now I've alerted all of those enemies. So now they're going to know that I'm coming. Let's see. Can I still... Oh, not this way. It's going to be this path. Can I still catch them off guard? Oh. Here. Oh, okay, perfect. Now I gotta be careful because she's going to be throwing fireballs at me. Okay, what's the best way to quickly take care of her before she can do anything to me? Just like that. Yeah, those fireballs are absolutely devastating at this level. You really can't afford to get hit by them with your max HP cut in half. All right. I feel like there's another side path that we need to go explore. I can't remember where it is now, though. I'll double back and try to find it. See, like, if he does that, you just do this. Boom, problem solved. This is not the first time that I've looted a coffin or a treasure and then come back and then the treasure was there again. Right? Like, that happened earlier in the stream, too. Hey, Skull Creek, welcome back. We're just still exploring this same dungeon. We just got killed by a hunter somewhere. I have to go find him. He's somewhere up here. I think he's to the left, maybe. And then we have to explore whatever he was guarding. Yes, okay, hold on. There's a side path over here. Yeah, these hunters are everywhere in this dungeon. It's the same type of one that I was struggling with earlier, the one that almost killed me before. Alright. The only difference is this one actually killed me. Alright, let's see if we can actually get a backstab to open up this time. We missed the backstab last time. Got it. It requires really strict timing because of the cooldown time on the Augur of Abretus. Alright. Nice try. Should be able to fight hunters with the Executioner gloves. They can't really dodge it like they can with some other attacks. I did that last time too. That's how I got killed last time. I keep trading into his jumping attack. Like a buffoon. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. You have to slightly delay your timing to get the roll catch. Just like that. Yeah, okay. Now that I got the timing down, I think I won't be struggling with these guys as much, except when they spam their guns like that. If you slightly delay the timing on that L1 transformation attack, you can easily roll catch them while they're at the end of their dodge. So what I've been trying to do the entire stream. I finally got it to work. And the only thing over here was one sedative. That was absolutely not worth it. Alright, let's use the Bold Hunter's Mark to get back to the lamp faster. Dungeons do take a lot of time. Yeah, well, it's partially because I'm... Hold on a second. Sorry, I gotta adjust my headset. It's partially because I'm actually taking my time to explore, like, every single room, every side path. Like, you don't really need to do what I'm doing. You could run through the dungeon a lot faster than what I did. And also because I'm streaming, I'm also going a little bit slower than how I would normally play. So there's, like, a couple things. So you missed a really good boss fight, though. The boss that was in this room, down here, it was so clean. I just took her out, like, so fast. It was crazy. With the Accursed Brew. And my bolt weapon, which I'm going to re-equip now. Because she has... hold on a second. This is the weapon I'm going to equip. She has... Her weak point is her head, but it's like high above. It's like up above where my player is. But this attack right here, because it swings above you, you can hit her weak point really easily. And she's also weak to bolt damage, which this is a bolt weapon that I have equipped. Alright, so we've got one more floor to explore. Does she use blood? She does sometimes shoot blood attacks. Super Suit. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. I think this is your first time. I don't think I've ever said that name before. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, exploration generally pays off, especially, like I mentioned a couple times on this character. I don't have any, like, runes yet. I don't have, like, the best blood gems yet, so any exploring that I do, there's always a chance that I'll find something useful. Oh, this is weird. Look at this. Lighting effect. There's, like, a strobe light effect on this wall. Let's go explore upstairs first. That's my general policy. You're good. You're replacing your depression with rage. Yeah, that's exactly what this stream is for. Don't be depressed. Get overwhelmed with gamer rage when the enemy NPC hunters keep spamming their guns at you. Huh. This is a really interesting boulder layout. This is a really interesting boulder layout. Is this going to double back? Okay. That attack, that gem we picked up earlier too, is really paying off. Because whenever we're at full HP, we have a ton of extra damage. That's the reason why I'm able to two-shot a lot of these enemies. Because otherwise it would take 3 or 4 hits to kill them. Can you go any further that way? You can. So there is also stuff over there. I gotta keep that in mind. Do I have the lantern? I do. I gotta watch out. There's a woman over there who's gonna be throwing fireballs at me while I try to get through here. Wow, this is an absolutely nasty section. Okay, hold on. For this, I would like to use the Black Sky Eye. Okay, well that's good. That doesn't solve this problem, though. Wow, she can shoot at me, I can't shoot at her. That seems fair. I gotta run away. Okay, how do I get past her? She's behind a bunch of blade traps that will kill me if I try to get close to her. But she can shoot ranged attacks at me. And I can't shoot ranged attacks at her because she's too far away. Where is she standing? Is she like right there? Yeah, I threw that on the off chance that I might be able to hit her. It doesn't seem to work. We gotta get clever if we're gonna get past her. Honestly, if I was on my Blood Tinge build, I might have an easier time with this. Arcane has good tools too, but not the right tool for this exact situation. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to get past her. Oh my god, she's spamming as soon as I turn around the corner, she's spamming. Okay, there we go. Solved that problem. The blades give her an unfair advantage, but they also make it possible to get rid of her because she'll just walk into the blades. So the problem kind of solved itself. Thankfully. That was kind of lucky. It was unlucky and lucky at the same time. You've seen this woman before in Hunter Tools only. Yeah. You're currently looking for high-level blood gems for your blood... I'm assuming you meant blood tinge build. I could tell you some glyphs, but I can't do it right now. At this exact second. The one good thing about arcane builds is they just destroy brain suckers. They just instantly delete them. Ooh, arcane lake. That should be either 8 or like 7 or 8 arcane defense. 10% arcane damage reduction. That's actually absolutely worth it for certain encounters. That could easily prevent you from getting one shot. If you reduce like an attack that had, like say an attack that's going to deal 2,000 damage, if you can reduce it down to 1,800 damage, or let's see, right now while I'm in a cursed dungeon, I have 810 hit points. So if there's ever an attack that deals like around the 850 range that would normally one-shot me, I can take it down below 800 and then it won't one-shot me. That's like the best time to use runes, situations like that, to prevent one-shots basically. Watch out. Nice. Oh, those were some nice moves. If you want some blood tinged lifts, I will give you some in a moment. Alright. Looks like there's another hunter. Oh, is that 2 hunters? Oh, the squad. Okay, hold on a second. We gotta think about how we're gonna handle this problem. I do not want to fight a squad. Hey, Onyx Silly, thanks for stopping by. Before I fight this squad, I'm going to do something real quick for Super Suit. I'm just looking up something on the wiki real quick. Blood tinge. Okay, so this is the glyph that I would recommend. Y592BYZA. There's a watcher. I think he has a shot. I think it's a shotgun watcher. Yeah, it's one of the watchers with a shotgun. He's in a side area. So like as soon as you enter the dungeon, don't even go to the first lamp. Just immediately take the first side path. Off to the side path, you're gonna find a watcher with a shotgun. When you kill him, he has a chance to drop abyssal blood attack gems, which have 31.5% attack. And you can use a bold hunter's mark to reset the level. And so you can just keep killing him over and over and over again. You don't have to fight any bosses. You don't have to remake any dungeons. You can just keep going and fighting this enemy over and over again. Yeah, this is a really cool dungeon that somebody shared in the Tomb Prospectors Discord. So I decided to explore it. Alright, this is going to be a hellish 2 versus 1. How do I want to open this? I almost want to start off by casting a Call Beyond. I don't think it's going to be very good because these enemies have such inflated health. If this was like 2 real players, if I could hit them both with a Call Beyond, it would be awesome. I have a feeling it's not going to be as good here. Yeah, it just doesn't deal enough damage for enemies with this much health. Get out of my way, fool. Okay, what I'd like for that to happen is for the boulder to come and kill one of these guys. That is exactly what's going to happen. Yes, the boulder's going to mash them while they're on the ground. Problem is now they're running after me on this side path, which means the boulder is not going to mash them. Watch out for this guy with the chip. Okay. Oh my god, really? BS. Okay, hold on. I think I got rid of that guy. Oh my god, this guy's massively outplaying me. This guy's an absolute Chad. The boulder killed the other guy while I was fighting him. Did you see that? I just got some blood echoes. Nice. I am not above pelting them down with ranged attacks. I am a arcane build. I will do arcane build things. I gotta be careful now because the boulder's behind me. Okay, boulder is no longer behind me. I should be relatively safe. Cursed Brew. Nah, I disagree. I disagree. But that was a good setup, Perry. Super Suit, I love the wiki. It's my favorite place, only if I was good enough to run the dungeons myself, but you don't meet the requirements for it. Oh yeah, you have to unlock all the FRC dungeons before you can access them, but that glyph would be a good one if you could access it. So basically what you have to do is finish running the rest of the dungeons, and then you'll be able to use that glyph. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a problem on our hands. Wow, we gotta fight these two guys. I'm pretty sure they respawn. They should respawn. Which means I gotta go back in there and fight them again. I will use the boulder to my advantage again, I don't care. I have no pride. I have no shame. The other issue is all of the other annoying enemies on the way there. We have to fight all them again too. I don't care about the blood echoes. Like if I die and I lose blood echoes, it doesn't matter at all. I don't need them anymore at this point. Yeah, see how we kill them with 2 hits with that attack? But it takes 3 hits with the cleaver. That's because of the Fool Gem that we're using. Fool Gems are the best. Alright, we're back here. I'm gonna go the long way around first because I can't remember if there's an enemy over there. If there is an enemy over there, I want to kill him so he doesn't ambush me later. There is no enemy. Oh, there is an enemy. And he's got my echoes too. So yeah, that's a good thing I got rid of him first. Next thing we need to do is draw these guys out. Okay. Next is you. Oh, no way. No way. That's why I hate fighting these witches. As soon as they summon the fireball, like, it just hangs there in the air, and then it'll hit you. Even if you're in, like, it's tough to explain, but, like, they have the perfect ranged attack. It flies so far. It deals so much damage. But that wouldn't bother me if they just had, like, the perfect ranged attack. There's enemies like that that don't bother me at all. What bothers me is that when you get close to them, it's also the perfect melee defense attack. So, like, it covers them 100% in melee, and it's also the perfect range attack. There's literally no downside to it. They can just sit there and spam that attack forever. And there's, like, nothing you can do unless you have a repeating pistol with Bone Marrow Ash to kill them with. Which I do not have, because I am running an arcane build. I tried to be clever. I tried to run through the saws and fight her. It was not the best play. I'll go back to my original strategy of trying to draw her out and allow her to get hit by the saws. Then I don't have to fight her. Alright, I gotta watch out because there's a guy standing around one of these corners waiting to ambush me. Alright, let's try this again. I gotta find out where my blood echoes went to. They probably have them. Which is a big problem. Because it's not very easy to kill these two characters. These guys are so annoying to fight. Putting enemies who spam ranged attacks behind saws is absolutely criminal. How far does this go? It doesn't go very far, yeah. there's no way for me to fight her. These types of enemies are annoying. They're weak, but they have annoying damage. The worst thing is she's not even weak. She's actually really strong. She has a ton of HP. She hits really hard. Okay, let me see if I can get her to start walking this way. She's walking sideways. Don't walk sideways, walk this way. Come here. I need to get her to walk into the saws, basically, like I did last time. I'm gonna drop down here. That kind of worked last time. Small chance we might be able to actually fight her from down here. If I could lock onto her, I could throw something at there. Oh, wrong button. Cursed brew. Nice, okay, we might be fine. Problem is I have to lock onto her again now. There we go, okay, I got her. We got her to move close enough to the edge that we could actually chip her down. Dark Souls 3 Witch is annoying with a ton of HP. I don't remember them too well. It's been a while since I played Dark Souls 3. And that's actually, I would say, of all of the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, and all other similar games, I would say Dark Souls 3 is the one that I've probably played the least. Although that might actually be Elden Ring, just because Elden Ring is the newest. So I've had less time to play it. Alright, we're going to have to wait here for this boulder to go past us. And then we're going to have to think about how we're going to fight this duo. I got kind of lucky last time with the boulder timing. Because it very easily could have gone the other way. With me having to stop and get hit and, like, be stuck in this small passage while I wait for the boulder to go by. Okay, this plays to my advantage. Oh, nice. Got the parry on the parry lord. Our visceral attacks aren't strong, though. Yeah, see, we got a problem here, because this boulder is not... Yeah, okay. Is he following me? He is following me. Yes, follow me, you buffoon. Get hit by the boulder. There you go. Boulder's not going to save me today. Alright, I'm not going to attack after he rolls because that's when he parries me. That's like his setup parry. He's walking back into the boulder now. There you go. Okay, one down, one to go. There's probably not even anything good in that room. I'm just literally doing this just for the sake of saying that I did it. Alright. This guy should be a little easier to manage now that he's by himself. I'm going to switch to the spear. Got it. I love when I hit that roll catch. It feels so satisfying. The way you do it is you just L1 after like a short delay. Like that. Because he'll dodge right after you land your first attack. Because he's expecting you to do a follow-up. If you delay it slightly, you'll catch him while he's rolling. Oh my god, please stop spamming your gun. I would literally give anything to make these guys stop spamming their guns. If they would do it like at a smart time, like if they would do it like cleverly, it wouldn't even bother me. Like the way that one guy did setup parries after rolling, like that didn't bother me at all. It's frustrating when someone outplays you like that, but it's not like a bad thing. But like him just like walking around and randomly shooting his gun just so that he stops you from being at full health is just annoying. One more good hit. Finish him off. It's actually a girl, by the way. I just remembered that. She has the young woman voice, I think number 2. I don't think it's the number 1 voice. I think it's the number 2 voice. Why not level up, asks Skull Creek. So, when I play these games, I like to make what I call complete builds. So in this case, I stop right at level 120. There's certain levels you can stop at. 120 is the most common level. That's considered like the meta level in this game. So for me, the fun is thinking about how to distribute my points so that when I stop at level 20, I have a build that's really strong as a level 20 build, level 120 build. The other level I really like is level 76. It's good for invading. Some people like level 43 for invading. So you could also stop at level 43, etc. There's like a lot of different ways you can do it. I can't use the Bold Hunter's Mark here because it'll take me back upstairs, and I don't want to go back upstairs. So I'm going to have to walk back to the lamp so I can activate it. Watch out for the boulder. The good thing is going in this direction, as soon as the boulder goes by, I should be able to run all the way to the end. Yeah. There you go. You don't really see these double boulder layouts too often. Alright, so that whole thing we just did was basically one huge diversion. Yeah, the vitality is a little bit low. This is a little bit of a glass cannon build. You usually want 50. I even sometimes on some builds I push it past 50. So for me to have even 48 is only a little bit less than 50, but for me to have anything less than 50 is usually pretty low. But the reason is because I wanted 86 arcane. I wanted as much damage as possible. So for me, this is like a glass cannon build. I could have gone even lower. I could have gone, let's see, 13. So I could have gone 40 vitality and like 90, 94 arcane, but I was fine with 86 arcane. 40 vitality is like the lowest that I would go, and even that is like pretty bad because it opens you up to getting one shot by some attacks that normally would not one shot you. You can also counteract this slightly. Oh, werewolf over there, and I think I saw a keeper over there too, and dogs. Oh, this place is nasty. Hold on a second. This place is vile. Is there anything over here, or do I have room to safely maneuver? If I have room over here... No, there's a hunter hiding behind this wagon over here. Do you see her? You can see her reflection in the water. This is going to be disgusting if one of her friends comes over here. Absolute foolishness on my part. This is tricky. There's a hunter hiding in the rear area of the cave. So if we start fighting the other enemies, I'm worried that if I back up too much, the hunter will come and attack me from behind. But if I start fighting the hunter, I'm worried that the other enemies will notice us and come over and start attacking me too. Yeah, these saw spear hunters are really tough. I'm not very good at fighting them. Especially with what I'm using right now, which I consider to be a pretty honest move set. If I could use a little bit more of a dishonest setup, I could maybe cheese her a little bit. Yeah, just be patient. Don't like that. Doing a little bit better now. The more of like the same enemy type you fight in a row, the more you start to get like warmed up for fighting that enemy type. I might be able to kill her before she heals. No, she's gonna back off and heal now. No, she's gonna back off and shoot me. I forget she likes to shoot more than anything else. Oh, so I actually managed to kill her before she healed herself, so that was cool. I did pretty good that time. I think she only hit me once. That went pretty well. Let me see if she drops something with a secondary effect. Yes, but it's just add physical attack, which I don't need. Alright, now let's start slowly chipping away at this horde of enemies over here. What I need to do is use the Black Sky Eye to draw out like just one enemy at a time. Which I think I can call this... I think I can get this werewolf to chase me. Yeah, you chase me. I'll show you a cool setup parry now. I couldn't do it before. There it is. See that? If you hit them with like any melee combo from the front, they usually come out of hit stun into an attack. So you can do a melee chain attack, and then immediately follow up with a gunshot from the blunderbuss, and they usually come out of hit stun and immediately get parried. Cursed Brew works really well against these dogs, I will say. It works well against everything. That's what I'm learning, is that the Accursed Brew works against literally everything. It is just awesome. It's unstoppable. Alright, you chase me. Don't let your master chase me. Don't let the keeper notice me. I just want to fight the dog. Okay, knock him down, and then hit him with the Accursed Brew while he's getting up. Yeah, this strategy works pretty well against these dogs. Uh-oh, he's got a little bit of health left. Okay. They can be really hard to fight because a lot of their attacks come out fast and have like insane priority. That was some insane damage. It felt like a Devil May Cry combo. Yeah, I really think that Bloodborne is a lot like a fighting game or like a pure action game in a lot of ways. I really like, for me, fighting game is like the main comparison. Like the way you can do like combos in this game is so different from every other Souls game. Like it really is like a fighting game in a lot of ways. Where you can have, like, if you land a light attack, you could transition it into like a chain of heavier attacks to deal a ton of damage. Like this right here, like that right there. Like you can't do that in other Souls games. It just doesn't work that way. The closest thing is just like regular R1 spam, which is not what I'm doing here. I'm using specific attacks that will stagger the enemy and keep them locked down for longer. And this isn't even a great example because you can't really combo this enemy because they come out of hit stun with really fast, deadly attacks. So this isn't even really a good enemy to show off like the combo potential. And I don't even have a good combo weapon either. A good combo weapon would be like the Hunter's Axe. Alright, we're not going to go over here yet. We're going to go explore upstairs first. If this path starts to take us too far away, it means that the lever is probably downstairs. But I like exploring the higher elevation first. This is a situation where our bolt weapon would have been better. We would have been able to two-shot this guy. I'll show you. Like so, yeah. Just that slight amount of extra damage really adds up. Lets you get the two shots. Ooh, another beast-possessed soul. Alright, let's see if we can backstab him. Didn't manage to get it. Was that a weird angle, I suppose? That's okay. Ooh, an Adept's Gem. I'm going to check that real quick. Where is it? Blunt attack, and fire attack, and attack down. Definitely not what I wanted, but oh well. I got excited for a brief moment. I thought it might have been a thrust attack gem. I really want thrust attack gems for my threaded cane. Gotta be very careful because I don't know what else is in this room. I do not want to wake it up. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be one of these fellows. As soon as that thing notices me, it's going to start spamming lasers at me from across the room. And its lasers can shoot through statues. There we go. Just run in and sneak attack them. Red jelly. This means that the lever is probably the other way that we did not go. They really did something good with Sekiro and Bloodborne, I totally agree. Alright, well this probably leads down to the same spot, so let's just go this way, and then we'll come back out using the other path. After we hit the lever, presumably. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Okay, this probably leads back to the main room. So this probably leads to the lever. Yeah, I would guess it's probably upstairs. Oh, watch out, watch out. I gotta be careful that the frenzy doesn't build up. I think it's going to. Not quite. We have just enough frenzy resistance. If that meter built up all the way, we would have taken like 90% of our health and damage. We have just enough frenzy resistance so that it didn't build up all the way. I have to remember to angle my camera downwards when I kill these guys. Otherwise my attack will just go right over them. Alright, there's probably something nasty up here guarding the lever. Oh, hold on a second, my throat's getting sore. I need to drink some water. Gotta be honest, the water's not really helping. My throat is just sore today. Alright, I'm gonna finish this guy off. Just like that. Oh. That would have finished him off, but my weapon is at risk now. So I'm dealing 30% less damage. I gotta go repair my weapon. Alright, we got the lever activated. I don't think there's anything else here. To save a little bit of time, I will use a Bold Hunter's Mark. Go back to the start. Because our weapon is at risk, we also have to go back to the Hunter's Dream now, so that's going to be 2 more loading screens. Fun stuff. Sunday streaming. I thought this was going to be a short stream. It's definitely going to be, well, it's already over 2 hours, so it's not. It cannot qualify as a short stream anymore. We missed the boat on that one. Let's see if we can boost our Threaded Cane damage at all. Yes, we can. 115. And 119 with HP recovery too. And I don't see anything yet, but I have to be careful because, okay, here we go, 122. We might find also something that has a Fool effect, and if we do, I actually want to use a Fool effect. Skill scaling we don't need. I'm just going to double check to make sure there's not anything I missed. No. Okay. So our visceral attacks are going to hit a little bit harder now because we have a stronger visceral attack gem set up. I wonder if we should upgrade one of our weapons to +10. I'm kind of liking... I'm not sure, actually. Let's hold off until I'm sure that I want to upgrade it. Well, how many blood rocks do I even have? I have 3 blood rocks. And I can get more too, because I'm already in New Game Plus. I think I need a better clockwise metamorphosis rune at some point. Alright, we're going to do Cleaver and Threaded Cane. Oops. Cleaver and Threaded Cane. Because I know the boss of this dungeon is a Thumerian Elder. And I'm not great at parrying him, but I might be able to parry him. And if I can land parries, I want to get the boosted visceral attack damage against him. The problem is my Threaded Cane just does such weak damage otherwise. I've been wanting to buy a Hunter's Axe too, but the problem is what I really want is an uncanny Hunter Axe. I don't want a regular Hunter Axe. I want an uncanny one so I can use the waning slot. So I have to like wait until I can find something good. I think I'm gonna do Rosmarinus in the left hand. I can't remember what his arcane defense is like. If it's good, oh well. Black Sky Eye. I'm not going to need the Augur. It won't work against him. I'm going to try the Accursed Brew. If it's too slow, I'll switch to Black Sky Eye. Layer 4. You don't see this every time. Was it low because of gems? Yeah, so my physical attack is really low because I have minimum strength and minimum skill. But when you do visceral attacks, it inherits the properties of the gems that you have equipped in your weapon. Additionally, when you have the threaded cane out, I'll show you in a second. Hold on. Okay, so when you have the threaded cane in this form, in the whip form, you get a bonus. I think it's 20% to skill scaling, which also applies to your visceral attacks. So while my weapon is in this state, I deal the most damage possible with visceral attacks. And then I also get the benefits of these gems. So 21% attack, another 21% attack, another 19% attack, and then also +8 attack, and I think that's everything. And all of those properties transfer over to my visceral attacks. So this is like kind of my weapon for landing critical hits with this build. When I switch to this weapon, right here, my saw cleaver, not only do I lose the skill scaling, but bolt attack doesn't get added to viscerals. So I don't get any of the bolt attack properties here. The only thing I get is attack up 9%, and that's only while I'm at full HP. So this weapon, the visceral attacks are not going to be very strong. The threaded cane is going to be significantly stronger. It's going to be, I mean, I can do quick math really quick. So with this weapon here, my visceral attacks do an extra 9% damage. With this weapon here, my visceral attacks do... Hold on a second. At least an extra 70% damage, which is a lot better than 9%. It's an extra 70 and then like a little bit of extra flat damage and then also a little bit of extra damage from the threaded cane's scaling bonus. So if I can parry this guy, I want to have the threaded cane out for landing visceral attacks on him. Yeah, it makes a really big difference. The threaded cane is the best crit weapon in the game because of that extra 20% skill scaling. The thing is, though, it can't land backstabs. When you press R2, it does this. So you can never backstab an enemy with it. So that's like, it kind of like offsets that advantage. So it's really only good for parries or if you have another tool to set up backstabs. Alright, so I'm really bad at fighting Elder. I would say this is one of my worst fights. I don't even know how to parry him, honestly. My threaded cane does really bad damage otherwise. Like, I have really bad physical damage. I'm gonna switch to my bolt weapon. I don't think I'm gonna be landing parries. Yeah, I do way more bolt damage. Now you want to do melee attacks while you're off screen. I can land backstabs with my cleaver. The problem is I can't switch to threaded cane instantly. Oh my god, that hit like a truck. That's like the one attack I can maybe parry, but there's no way to consistently force him to do it. That probably could have been a backstab. He turns around while you're behind him. He repositions himself so that I can't land the backstab on him anymore. He can't break pillars, so that's good. Some bosses, actually a lot of bosses can break pillars. Doing okay. Oh, I spoke way too soon. I should not have said anything. I should not have opened my mouth like a buffoon. Cursed Brew does pretty good damage. Where is this guy? No, seriously, where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's behind that pillar. I wonder if just chipping him down with a Cursed Brew is the play. He can't really do anything to me. That was his buff. He's going to be a lot more aggressive now, and he has like new attacks that he couldn't do before. He gains access to like an expanded move set, so he has attacks that he couldn't do before. He'll shoot 3 arrows now instead of just 1. He does other stuff too. He's just generally more aggressive. His weapon has longer reach, does more damage. Almost looked like it could have been a backstab. I just didn't quite get it. No! I got stun locked. Dungeons reduce your maximum HP. Yeah, cursed dungeons do. You get your HP gets cut in half. Second phase on this guy's tough. This is probably one of my worst boss fights. I almost never fight this boss because I don't usually play arcane builds, and the only reason to fight him is to get cold abyssal gems, which now I really need because I'm finally playing an arcane build. We can beat him. We can definitely beat him. I mean, that fight alone went pretty well. I think the threaded cane is not going to be the play. If I could parry him, it would be good, but I just can't land the parries. I'm just not good enough. I haven't learned any of the parry timings on this boss yet. Yeah, it was really close. If he hadn't stun locked me there, I could have eventually chipped him down. I'm going to switch to the saw spear so that my weapon doesn't break. I'll switch back to the cleaver later on, once I'm a little bit more warmed up. Yeah, I get like an extra, I get a 1200 damage. Even if I don't get the backstab, I usually get like 1200 damage there, just from landing the charged R2 into the L1. Yeah, so his first attack stuns me, so if the first one hits me, the second one will also hit me. I have to keep that in mind, especially in the second phase. Nice. Honestly, the weapons deal very similar damage in this fight. Could not get behind him. I like that you can use the pillars in this fight. That's good. If I can't get the charged R2, it's good to just go for a normal R2. Nice. My Accursed Brew actually auto-aimed on him after he teleported. Unfortunately, it still missed, but it was kind of cool that that even happened. Okay, 3 attacks will never hit, so don't waste my stamina. Don't think this will hit. Too far away. Yeah, he's got more range than me. Unlike the Keeper, who I can outrange, this guy outranges me, so I have to keep that in mind too. Oh, he teleported really fast that time. Would have liked to get a backstab there. I could not get it. Watch out. I don't know where he is. The worst is when he teleports off screen. Nice. Nice. Whoa! 4 shots. He can shoot 4 times. Put the alert out. He can shoot 4 times. I thought he only shot 3 times. Oh, oh, combo. That's the combo that killed me last time, but this time I actually had enough health to survive it. Oh my god, I'm on 1 HP. Okay, get behind this pillar and heal. Spam your heal button. What in the world was that? He just one-shot me. I just wasted all my vials healing back up to full, and then he one-shotted me through the pillar. I don't know. I couldn't see what he was doing, so he just like did an attack strong enough to one-shot me through the pillar while I couldn't see him winding up the attack. That was an unfortunate set of circumstances. Yeah, that would have been it. That should have been the attempt. Alright, we'll go one more. The good thing about this guy is he drops cold abyssal gems. Sometimes, if I get lucky, he'll drop one. I need like basically as many of these gems as I can get. I need like 16 of them, probably, at minimum. Because with my build, I think I want to have 2 cold abyssal gems in every single one of my weapons. And that might not be 100% true. I have to test out some things later, but assuming it's true, or even close to true, if I'm going to have a bunch of like weapons to switch between, which I want to have, this means I'm going to have a lot of cold abyssal gems. I'm not going to worry about my echoes, they're just going to distract me. Oh, I got the backstab that time. I'm trying to get the parry timing down for that attack. I don't think I can get it. I think if I could parry one attack, that would probably be it. But I can't consistently make him do that attack. I love that forced guard break on the L1. A little too early. If I can get the timing down for the parry, I want to do it. At least one time. I want to parry him at least one time if I can. That's definitely not it. I hate how he teleports like after every time you hit him. Just makes the fight take longer. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't hit. Yeah, that first attack hits you with so much stun. You just have to stand there and let him hit you the second time. I think that's what he did last time when he one-shot me. It was like the buffed version of that attack. And he shot me in the face. I could probably win just by spamming a Cursed Brew at him. It seems to stun him. Oh my god, I hate that attack. I gotta keep healing to full too, because now with his buffed form, he has like all his attacks can one-shot me. Oh, I definitely benefited from the guard break there. I just gotta keep rolling because I don't know what he's doing now. He's off screen. Nice. Yeah, you have to know when you can do forced guard breaks. Because that is one way to stop bosses from punishing you like that right there. He can't do anything when I hit him with that second combo. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier with like the fighting game thing. So this stuns him, and then this stuns him as well. That prevents him from counter-attacking me. So you can always get 2 hits safely instead of 1 hit. And 2 hits are better than 1, as it turns out. Seems like he shoots between 1 and 4 times. He doesn't have like a set pattern on his crossbow in the second phase. Oh no! Look how close he was. Just one mistimed dodge and it's all over. Yeah, he's really good. He's extremely deadly. You keep okay, stop saying this is it, because every time you say this is it, it ends up not being it. Whenever you say this is it, he kills me like right afterwards. It's a curse. You're cursing me. Don't say this is it. Don't say it ever again. I will. It's fine. I'm just messing around. But man, that was brutal. He was so close to being finished too, and he just punished me like I've never been punished before. I can't even remember if I picked up my blood echoes or not either. It doesn't really matter if I did, but I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did. I can't get the parry timing on that one down. It's like, it's a little too delayed. Yeah, I did not get my blood echoes last time, because now I still have 0. Nope. Alright, stop trying to get the parry. It doesn't matter. I don't even have my threaded cane equipped anyway. Just focus on damage. Oh my god, where's this fellow hiding? I hate when he does that. I mean, I don't like to teleport in general, but I really don't like when he teleports off screen. Or hides behind something. I can only get one attack there. If you can only get one attack, just get your L2. Dash L2. It's usually pretty strong. The charged R2 into the L1 is always going to be our hardest hitting attack if we have time to do it. We just don't always have time to do it. Nice. I actually might save my Accursed Brew for the second phase. It seemed to work really well again. I guess the second phase. Get the guard break. He was about to punish me there because I whiffed my first attack. But I managed to hit him with that guard break just before he could do anything. That's a really weird slow attack. The first 2 hits were a combo, so those were always going to hit me, and then I just kind of panic dodged. If I had been calm, if I just accepted the fact that the first 2 hits were going to hit me, I could have like calmly dodged the third attack. But as soon as the first one hit me, I started panic dodging, and that just caused my timing to be off, and then he got me with a roll catch on the third hit. We will get this guy. This is our only goal for today's stream. We just have to kill this fellow in here. It seems like whatever, if you say this is it, if you say this is not it, it doesn't matter. But don't stop talking, because the more messages I get in chat, the better. It makes YouTube think that I'm making good content, when actually I'm making really bad content. It tricks YouTube into thinking I'm a good streamer, if you chat more often. Oh, he didn't shoot at the start of the fight that time. Interesting. That was the first time he didn't start off by shooting. Stop teleporting behind me. If you're gonna teleport, fine. Just don't teleport behind me. I changed the position that I was sitting in. It's a really bad idea because I'm not like holding my controller the way that I should be. I don't like parrying him. It's too risky. His attacks hit way too hard. Like that. Like, I could try to parry that because it's really slow. It has a long wind-up. But if I mess up, he'll probably one-shot me again. It's just not worth the risk. I got that double guard break. The double guard break is actually harder to do with the saw weapons. That's why I rate them a little bit below the hunter's axe. I hate that move. I absolutely despise that move. Why is that hitting me? I dodged it perfectly like 10 times in a row. Now I've gotten hit by it twice in a row, and it always one-shots me when it does hit me. Hey, brain control. You probably have audio off right now, so you can't hear me. Hold on a second. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting killed by this fellow over here repeatedly. Because it's my worst boss fight in all of Bloodborne. I would probably venture to guess that of all the bosses in Bloodborne, this is probably the one that I've fought the least number of times. I don't know any of his techniques, I don't know any of his tactics, I don't know the parry timings. I vaguely know the dodge timings, but if you mess them up, you just immediately get one shot. So it's a very risky fight. You gotta keep doing it. Oh, wrong button, but I kind of got out anyway. Yeah, see, that's what I should have done last time instead of panic dodging. I gotta change my position. I'm sitting in a really bad spot. Stop teleporting behind me, please. Almost get a backstab there. Oh, he teleported away. Sometimes he does that. Sometimes he teleports like right before you can hit him. I don't know what changes it. Like what causes him to be able to teleport instantly, where normally he can't. Okay, let's heal back to full. Actually, let's do this. Okay, well I got punished. As I should be. I was being way too greedy with my heals there. I'm almost wondering if I should equip the auger. I don't know why, but like my timing is just suddenly off. Like I had it before and now it's like off. Watch out. That could have gone much worse. Stop. I think he does... After he does that attack, like the overhead swing with the spiked ball, there's usually a really long cooldown time after he does anything else. I honestly, if they removed that attack from the game, I would be happy. Yeah, like after that attack, he usually waits for a really long time before he does anything else. I could probably get backstabs there if I switch over to the auger. If we don't win this time, I'm going to switch to the auger of Abritus. That attack I can just punish. I can hit him from here. Yes, and that actually stopped him from jumping on me too. Ah. Yes, I can. I can get backstabs. Pretty reliably too. Unless he wants to cheat and just do that one attack that literally cannot be dodged. Okay. Do that one. I like that one. I love that attack. That attack's easy to punish. Alright, what did we get? Cursed, Cold, Damp, Blood Gem. No! What we wanted was Cold Abyssal. Now we'll look at it. It's not going to be any good. Where even is that thing? Yeah, Arcane Scaling plus 50. Add 14 Arcane Attack. It's actually not the worst, but you can get Arcane Scaling plus 65. So this is like significantly lower. This is basically an extra, it's like 15% less damage. It's not exactly how the numbers work out, but it's a good way of easily conveying the idea. Nice. How close am I to the end of Bloodborne? I've already finished. I'm just doing post-game stuff. This is just me. Like today, somebody, or it was actually yesterday, someone posted this dungeon in the Tomb Prospectors Discord, which I will show you the glyph if you want to explore it yourself. So the dungeon I just explored was N87WIX6W. I'll post it in the chat too. N87WIX6W. So this was a dungeon that somebody just posted today that was, it has 4 layers, which is pretty rare. I think only like 1 out of every 3 dungeons spawns with 4 floors. And it had a ton of really difficult enemies just wandering around the levels, like not even just the bosses, but like the actual levels themselves had a lot of really tough enemies wandering around. So overall, it was pretty fun to explore on stream. I'm not done. I'm still doing my my gun-only challenge run. So once I finish the gun-only challenge run, then I'm going to switch over to a different game. This was just like something I just kind of did on a whim. I was actually going to play this off stream, and then I decided to just stream it anyway. So that's like the only reason I ended up streaming today. Anyway, let's get rid of some of this stuff that we don't need. This we don't need. I want to go check this cold damp gem that we picked up. It's not going to be as good as a cold abyssal, but it might still be decent. There's one quick way to check. Just put it in one of our weapons. So which one? We would do the fire attack weapon. Okay, so we have 20% fire damage. If you compare that, oh hold on, it's not the right shape. We need, it's a triangle shape, isn't it? That's going to be a problem. Because we got to get a weapon with a triangle shape. Alright, let's do this really quick. Okay, so basically our best arcane gem is 134. But this abyssal gem increases the damage to 156. So this is a strict upgrade over our current best gem, but there are still better gems than this one that we have to eventually get. We're just not there yet. But this weapon is going to be a physical attacking weapon anyway. $34. 78. 122. Yeah. That's our crit weapon anyway, though. It's not for using physical attacks. So unfortunately, we did not get the gem that we wanted. There's a method you can use where you basically just reset the level and fight the boss over and over again until you get the gem that you want. I'm not going to do that on stream because it's really tedious. And I think it might even require me to like start and stop the stream a bunch of times. So it wouldn't even really work as something to do on stream. But anyway, that's basically all I've got to do today. I just wanted to explore that dungeon, and I decided that I would stream it. Next week, I'm going to start Hollow Knight, and I'm going to be finishing up my gun-only challenge run. And then after that, then we're going to be switching back to other games. So thanks to Faye for stopping by today and chatting for a bit. Thanks to Skull Creek for being here for a lot of the time today. Patrick Dawson was here earlier. Morbius stopped by, Darth Tyrannosaurus. I thought they were a new person, but I think I've seen someone with Morbius enter the chat before, so I think this might actually not be their first time here. Supasuit was here. It was definitely their first time. Onyxilly stopped by today. Thanks for being here today, Onyxilly. And then Brain Control was the last person who just showed up at the end of today's stream. You have a tendency of showing up at the end of the stream or missing the stream like you missed the Last Witness stream, but either way, this is what we got to do today. I will see you guys next week. For now, enjoy the rest of your day.